This thing rolling? Yep, by the looks of it. Hello everyone, I'm Logan Wilkins, and welcome to the review of Star vs. Steven. I'd like to first start saying that my last review was me all combined with my predictions for this one. But I'm gonna be honest, I have no opinion on Cloud vs. Link. I'm just saying this now, I'm not making a predictions video. For so forget that. But now, to talk about this interesting episode, I'd like to say first that I really like it, but I do have to admit that it did have its issues. Not enough to not make it into the top 10. It's actually high up on my top 10, I'll admit. But I'm gonna talk about its issues first, then talk about what I really like about this fight. So, first off, the connections were good. I'll admit that they did a good job, but they didn't really talk about the connections at the beginning. They just said that they're both people who saved the universe instead of just something like how they both are from other worlds but protect Earth or stuff. I know Steven's not technically from another world, but his species is. So fuck off. So close enough. Of Steven Universe fans, I do not give a shit. Do not comment. Saying that I'm an idiot. Anyways, so now, then I have to say that the analysis is had a good joke here and there, but I feel like they could have used a bit better jokes. They kind of were lacking in the joke department for me. I also want to say now that the transformations felt in the fight felt a bit early on. Other than that, I don't really have that much to complain about. They had a solid fight, good explanation, everything. So, what's my favorite parts of this fight? Well, the fight itself. I like how it represents and both characters and how Star are being a naive little idiot. Well, and Steven being a lot more serious is about everything. Plus, showing his stress level go up with Star getting a bit more annoyed as Steven starts to fight back. Star getting impressed by Steven's abilities. Plus, Star getting or plus that death. It felt so just. It felt awesome to know that I got another matchup right this prediction right this season. So far, only one I've gotten wrong was Yoda versus King Mickey, and I still feel like that was bullshit. Yeah, people like the matchup, shut the fuck up. I do not care. Other than that, all the rest, this was a very solid episode, I'll admit. I went in with not high hopes because a lot of people were saying that Steven's defense and shit could overwhelm Star. I was worried that deathbattle would say the same thing, which would piss me off. Because that's not an excuse. All those who say it is, shut the fuck up. 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 I'm gonna say that out a lot this now. I do not care if you're biased about this little boy. Shut the fuck up and stop watching this video because I have a lot more to say. Ugh, this isn't going to be like an hour long or anything, don't worry. It's just, I'm going to try talking a bit about this to lengthen the video because, as you can see like, like, this, this thing I'm waving around here, that tells me the amount of time I've been spending on this video. Oh, plus, if you've never watched any of my other videos, you know that's out my recording device, so yeah, I might want to be a bit careful about that. Don't want to accidentally stop the recording. Anyways, so now, another thing I liked is the sprite animation. Like, I wanted it to be hand drawn so badly, and I feel like they could have done a lot better had they hand drawn it, but Jesus, was the visual effects in this fight beautiful. Beautiful. From the first cupcake blast Sora sent out to the shield Steven uses, is to literally that effect of pink state a transformation from Steven and the transformation Star used. Sure, the transformation for Star was hand drawn while Steven was still pixelated. It was just fucking beautiful. I don't care what you say. Those were fucking the best animations I've ever seen out of Death Battle. Actually, the visual effects in Afro Samurai versus Samurai Jack are better by a bit, and probably another episode that's a lot better than. But, anyways, I want to say now that most of the season has been unsurprising on the matchups. It's like Hayachi versus Geese, I'll admit that was my favorite matchup so far this season, this being a close second. And same as the episodes, this is a close second to Hayachi versus Geese. Geese. Hayachi versus Geese was just a fucking flawless episode. The execution to the way they did it, everything just mwah, it blended perfectly. Poe vs. Iron Fist is a close third, but this isn't my. But I'll be going over that one my rankings of the full season. But for now, let's just get back on topic. I'd like to also comment about how the sprite. Back on topic on the sprites. Also, the look of the sprites was so freaking awesome. Though I would have to say that there's a couple problems with it. First off, Star should have had a wand from the beginning. Like, sure, it led for that joke of Star nearly giving up, then just unleashing all hell on Steven. But that shouldn't have been the case. Steven, yes, she got rid of her wand, so she shouldn't have had it in the first place. She didn't need it. Also, though, I would have liked the entire bit where she tried using the whispering spell. That would have been freaking awesome. Just her realizing it's not going to work on Steven. Even then resorting to something else. Unless if that's what she was doing. Actually, no, she was finally. Just never mind on what I was about to say. Yeah, I was being an idiot right there, but. Also, though, I feel like they should have included a lot more of Steven's creativity. I will say that now, that Steven didn't really get to use any creative ways of using his power. Or, honestly. Though, I would admit Pink State Steven did do a good accurate representation, but I was hoping for Pink State Godzilla to show up. Just honestly, they could continue the fight from where it left, where it started one. Just having Pink State Godzilla, Ella Stevens show up, and then them duking it out there for a while until Star finally just finishes off Steven right there and then and there. And just fucking annihilate him. And just tear him limb by limb for all I care. Yeah, just they should have incorporated Pink State Godzilla, because that would have been fucking badass. Heck, have Star summon a giant monster of her own to duke it out with Pink State Heat Steven. Pink State Godzilla Steven. Man, that's a mouthful. Anyways, there's a bunch of opportunities they kind of missed there. Yeah, but honestly, overall, I really love this episode. It was from the graphic designs to how they did it. They could have thrown in a bit more jokes, plus they could have made the. What was my other complaint about the fight? Oh yeah, plus they could have left out the wand entirely. I forgot all my complaints, mainly because I didn't make a script. Yeah, I should say this now. None of my videos are freaking scripted. It's all my own original way, coming from my mind. I come up with it from the top. Anyways, though, Yeah, I think that's about everything I really want to talk about here. Mm. Anyways, I think I'm gonna leave that off there. Yeah. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, and have a nice night. Night. I'm gonna. Night. Now, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I've been hit the notification bar bell. Or don't. I don't really care about how many subscribers I have or who likes my videos. Because I just do these for fun. And anyways, guess I'll catch you on the flip side.